Hey guys, it's Irene Alexandra. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification to be notified of every time I post. I know what you guys are thinking, girl, where have you been? It's been a year. I know, it has been a year. Last time I posted was, I want to say last December, to be honest, last October, somewhere around there, around the fall time, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it's been quite a year, so I'm going to film a get ready with me and kind of recap what's been going on because it's been a lot of stuff. It's been a long year. It really has, not just for me, for everyone. It's had its ups and downs. 2020 has been quite a year, so we have a lot to chat about. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I've been wanting to, film again. I wanted to film during quarantine, but it wouldn't be like quality videos, especially since everything was shut down. And I like to style my friends and go out shopping, but all the stores are closed. So, and they're open now, but you can't even try on the clothes, so it's kind of whack. I don't know, I kind of want to think of a cool alternative to do. So basically, where we left off was my senior year. I was taking classes in New York. I was on the dance team. I was managing the soccer team, and I was running the senior fashion show. And on the days that I was free, I was working. So for me, in my head, I was like, okay, during the fall time, I'm gonna focus on applying on my classes. I'm gonna be busy. I didn't really hang out with any of my friends at all. Didn't have any free time, and the free time that I did have, I'd go to work. So in my head, I'm like, okay, spring is gonna come. I'm gonna have fun. We're gonna go on to Six Flags, to the school trip. I'm finally gonna have time to relax. But no, COVID hit, so I didn't really enjoy my senior year at all. So that was kind of trash. But now looking back at it, I wouldn't change anything. I'd do it all over again if I could. It was a good, productive year. So I really wouldn't change anything. But like I said, I was really busy, so I didn't really have time to film or have time for any extra stuff. And every Saturday, I was going to New York to FIT for these pre-college courses for the portfolio. So I was trying to... They would basically help you with your portfolio to apply to the school. So I was doing that every Saturday for like 3 months. So yeah, I was a busy girl. Didn't have time for nothing. Not even for myself or to film. I wish I could film everything, especially my trips to New York. So COVID hit, and I was so lucky because literally the last week of school was the fashion show that I was running. Literally, if it would have been a week earlier and it would have shut down and the fashion show would have gotten canceled, I would have literally cried. I would have literally cried because we didn't have prom. We barely had a graduation. We didn't have a field trip. So many things that we didn't have. That's why I'm so happy that the fashion show did happen. So yeah, so that was what happened my senior year. And so yeah, I was applying to different schools. I was applying especially to art schools. I didn't really apply to any your typical college, I applied to only art schools and fashion schools. I applied to a new school in New York, Parsons. I applied to FIT, Fashion Institute, also in New York. I applied to Pratt in Brooklyn. I applied to LIM, which was more of a business fashion school, also in New York. I applied to RISD, which was in Rhode Island, an art school, and I applied to Miami School of Design. It was such a struggle because there was really no one to tell me how to do everything, because it's not like your typical application where you do Common App, you do an essay, talk about yourself, hand in your GPA, your transcript. It's nothing like that. They ask for paintings, they ask for observational drawings, just a bunch of stuff, and sometimes they give you art prompts, if that makes any sense. And mind you, at the time I didn't really paint, I didn't really do all that. I sewed, I sketched, I designed. So I was like, wow, this is gonna be tough. Okay, I finished my eyebrows, something light, nothing crazy. And I changed my mind. I wasn't gonna do foundation, but I'm like, whatever, I'll just do it. I never do it, so might as well, you know? Let me just do this. So basically, all of my schools got back to me so late. And let me see. From Pratt, I got waitlisted. RISD, I got rejected. Miami, I got accepted. Parsons, I got rejected. And then FIT, I got waitlisted. And by this time, mind you, I had no idea where I was gonna go, no idea what I was gonna do with my life. So by then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna last minute apply to LIM. Even though LIM, it is a fashion school, but it is more of a business school. And I did want to apply for fashion design, but that school doesn't have that major. So I'm like, you know what, whatever. Like, it's still fashion. Like, I'm still good in the business part because, mind you, I ran the fashion show at my school. And I did a great job. Not to brag, but I did a good job. So I'm like, you know what? Let me do it. And if anything, like, I could always transfer if it's not for me. So I applied and I got in. And FIT still hadn't gotten back to me, neither did Pratt, because I was waitlisted. And in my head, I'm like, it's a small chance I'm gonna get in, because I thought when you get waitlisted, like, it's like impossible, you know? It's like a small chance that you ever get in. Comment down below if you want me to make a video about all my portfolios. The ones that got rejected and the ones that got accepted, because when I was in high school, I would watch those videos all the time. You know what I just realized? This time, I remembered to wet the sponge, but I forgot to put primer on. My senior year during quarantine, I was so bummed out because I was like, wow, where am I gonna go to school? And everyone already knew. And it was just everything, you know? Like, wow, no senior year, no prom. Literally the week that school closed down, I was gonna go to New York to buy fabric, and it closed down. And then on top of that, I didn't even know what I was gonna do the upcoming fall. So I was like, wow. All right, I finished my foundation. I had to pull this up a little bit because I forgot I gotta blend this out a little bit too. Okay, so it was springtime. I was sad, didn't know what I was gonna do until, I don't remember the exact date, but I just know it was June. It was literally a few days before graduation. And I was just so sad. I was not gonna go to graduation because I was like, wow, all my friends are gonna see me and they're like, oh my god, so where are you going? And I'm gonna be like, I don't know. So I was like, I'm not going to graduation. Like, it was set in my head that I was just not gonna go. So literally, a few days before graduation, it was like 7 in the morning, and I was gonna go with my mom to help her work. So she was gonna pick me up like at 8, and so I had woken up like at 7 to go with her, right? And then I get this email from FIT. And mind you, it's early in the morning and I'm just like half awake, right? So I read the email. It says, we want to inform you, blah, 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 congratulations. You have been admitted to FIT as a fashion design major, fashion design student. So I'm reading it and I'm like, I literally turned off my phone and I like tried to process it. I'm like, wait, let me read that again. And I reread it, and then like, I don't know, like it wouldn't hit. Like I just could not believe it. And then I read the entire thing and I just started bawling. I just started crying, and I was just like, what the heck? I got into FIT, and literally to this day I still can't believe it. So I was crying, and then my mom picked me up, and I was like, bro, how am I gonna tell her? How do I just say, mommy, like, I got into FIT? Like, how do you just bring that up? Like, how do you even, like, I was like, how am I gonna break the news? So then we're in the car. I forgot what we were talking about. We were talking about her boss, and then she was like, oh, she's there, make sure to wear your mask, whatever. So what are you gonna say if she asks you, what are you doing for college? And I was like, I'm gonna tell her I got into FIT. And then she looked at me, and then we both looked at each other, and she was like, no. And I was like, And my mom started crying. It was the most wholesome thing. And then we both started crying. She hugged me. It was such a beautiful moment. And it's crazy that I got in a few days before graduation. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyelashes now. Little pause. I'm gonna show you guys a trick. Okay, that got my lashes looking so good. So a lot of people, like, my lashes are naturally straight, so I curl them. But a lot of people just use the curler. But I don't like doing that because when you use the curler and just curl it, it literally just folds your lashes. And the side profile is not cute. They literally just look like that. So I use this. I don't know if it's, I'm pretty sure Hispanics do this. I don't know if it's just Colombians that do this, but my mom showed me this trick. So this is called a lata. And basically, you get your lashes and you curl them like that. It doesn't pull them. It doesn't pull them. You're just like curling them with the lata. And it curls your lashes and makes them curled instead of folding them. So I use this and then I use the curler. Okay? I literally go like this and I bring it up and just curl it. And it doesn't pull it. So this is how they look. You can tell better from the side profile. They're literally curled. And they look natural, you know? And now I'm going to use the curler. Okay, so this is what they look like now. You see like how long they look? And literally if I just put mascara, they look like they're false lashes. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering, oh my gosh, Irene, is that your dorm? Are you in your dorm right now? Are you in New York City like right now? No, I'm not. I was supposed to be in the dorm in New York City in FIT, but freaking COVID ruining everything, getting in the way of my dreams. Like, so I was supposed to, but then last minute they were like, yeah, psych, you're gonna do online. I don't know. I have my studio like in my room. It's like all over there. Maybe I'll do a cute little room tour once I get everything settled because the semester just ended. So I have so much crap in my room that I have to like clean up. But yeah, so I stayed home and I'm gonna be staying home for the spring semester too. Cause yeah, it's gonna be online too. And honestly, at first I was really worried because I was like, man, I'm not gonna get the same experience. Am I even gonna learn the same like it's online? Honestly, like it was tough doing it online, but I got so much out of it and I still learned so much. And I was just so happy. Like today's Wednesday. Monday was my last day of class. And when I tell you, I was so sad. And when I finished my my sewing class on the last day, yo, I literally was on the verge of tears. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, imagine feeling that way about ending class and finishing school. That's why I was like, wow, that's how you know, like, I'm where I need to be. Because the fact that I was sad that school was over, because I don't know how to explain it, but like homework doesn't feel like homework. Like when you like what you're doing, it doesn't feel like homework. It doesn't feel like school. It feels like you're following your dreams. It's a lot of work, but if you love it, then do it. That's all I'm gonna say. If you love something, there should be no question, you know? Like, it's a lot of work. I wouldn't sleep, but I like what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I finished the semester, but I feel like reality still hasn't hit me, especially since I'm home. You know, like, I feel like I have to be there and actually be living there for it to all hit me, you know? It's just so crazy. Like, it's crazy how I've dreamt about this as a little girl, doing fashion design, and people always told me, like, you know, that's not really a career. I don't know if you're really gonna make money out of that. Are you sure you want to do that? Why don't you do business or psychology or be a nurse? I'm like, no, like, this is my dream. I'm gonna do it. And it's just crazy now that I'm like talking on it, and like, it's crazy now to think like, wow, I'm an FIT like student. I'm a fashion designer. Like. Okay, anyways, I always use 3 mascaras. So let's get to it. I learned so much in such little time, and this one, it was online, and 2, it's just the beginning. Can you imagine that? Like, oh my god, it hasn't even been a year yet. It's only been a semester, a few months, and I learned so much. So you see, it's a little bit, but not a lot. And now I'll put on this, and this one gives it more tint. I really don't know how to describe it, but you're gonna see. So this is what it looks like before. Look, do you guys see the difference? That literally made them longer. But it doesn't give them volume. So I add a third one to give it volume. Okay guys, so that is basically my everyday makeup routine. Minus the foundation. I never wear foundation, usually only on special occasions, but today's a special occasion, okay? So I wore foundation for you guys. It was good to recap with you guys. Comment down below what else you want to see on my channel. If you have any questions about college or just anything really, please comment down below. I'm always open to feedback. I'm on break, so I'm back and better than ever. So I'm gonna try my best to be more consistent with my videos. So just let me know down below what you want to see, any questions that you have. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like my video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
I know you want me every day, not only when you're lonely. Yeah, you see, you think you know me, but you don't even know nothing about me.